Hello, hello everyone. This is Imran, your friendly Facebook friend. Today I have to interview musician, artist, accountant, and master of many other talent and qualities, Mr. Prabu Shyam or Prabu Shyam. He will be here in a moment, and I'm going to interview him about his life, his different moments, his experience, his realization, what he is doing, how he is doing, and what is his perception about the life and the soul journey. So please welcome. He'll be here in a moment, and before that, let me introduce this show. This show is about 40 minutes of soul journey. It's about mostly like entrepreneur, healer, light worker, people with gifts who has some talent. Like they can be musician, they can be artist, they can be dancer. I bring them here, let them a space to share their gifts so that they can share their life journey, their skill, their creativity, their creation with us. So we feel good, we learn something cool, and yeah, that's the thing. So he is here, I'm going to bring him. Prabhu, can you please join? Like request to join, and I'll bring you here in a moment. Hi Ganesh, thank you. Prabhu, uh, Prabhu is where? Hello? Da, da, da. Hey Angie, how are you? Hello Mr. Habu, how are you? Good to see four people are watching. Prabhu, can you please request to join this live so you can be here in a moment? Sorry, I think like Prabhu is struggling a bit to join this live. Anyway, how are you guys? Hopefully everything is fine and you had a great weekend. Hello, Prabhu. Hello. Yes.
Hello, sorry for the interruption, but I believe Prabhu will be here in a moment.
Hello.
Yes. Hey, Prabhu.
Hey,
Hello. I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. And thank you so
Good to
much
see
for
you after
having me.
many days.
Yeah,
How are you feeling? Where are you now?
I'm in Goa right now, Agonda, South Goa.
Okay, cool. So yeah, many of us are very excited to know about your life, your journey, your traveling, and your music as life as a musician, career as a musician, also an artist. You paint and different thing you have in your secret slave or somewhere you are hidden all this talent. So we are curious to know more about you. And this is a show for people like you who are different, who choose their life, but a bit differently than the normal people. We're not 9 to 5 people. Still, we are living. Still, we are striving. We are struggling, and you can share everything: your life, your struggle, your inspiration, your achievement, everything as a whole. And we want to listen to you. So I'm going to transfer the like this stage on you, and you can share your all the thing with us, so we feel good, we feel inspired, and people of us feel inspired. So thank you, and please go ahead.
And thank you so much, first of all, inviting me to your podcast and appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm Prabu Shyam from Sri Lanka, and now almost I'm a traveling musician over 8, 9 years.
No.
Uh, so simply like that.
Okay. So if you can share something about your early life, what was the thing? How you used to think when you were a teenager? Then when you completed your graduation, instead of
Uh,
becoming this accountant, you started becoming this. So please share
it
something.
was If I look back past, so it was one moment like really my father's death was a kind of my turning point. Till that, I was kind of happy guy because I hadn't any issues with my family and always I get what I really need. So and my parents was really loving me and my father's uh, passed away was for me a little bit hard, and I think it was a first turning point was in my life. So I tend to study again, and I decide like in this moment I thought like education can be a route to come out from some struggling, you know, and to build up your next level. So but then I decided to study it again, and I start with association account technician exams. So I completed it successfully, and then I switched to the chartered accountancy. And then meanwhile, then my mother passed away, so things happened. So then it was my really hard time. I mean, like all my basement totally gone, you know. I
Yeah.
was ended up with pretty hard way, but then I realized music was the thing that helping me to reach my goals. You know, I was playing in some bands
Mhm.
and in wedding functions, stuff like that, and
Mhm.
uh, and some concerts also, but it's mostly like cover bands, you know, like playing
Okay.
some sort of Sri Lankan songs, English, and
Mhm.
things like that. And then I grab, and one day I decide like I wanted to keep my studies and go to study abroad. And I was thinking how much it does cost. Okay, I find out how much it does cost. Then I made a plan that
Mhm.
I reach to my goals if I grab the guitar, and I went to the street and I played
Mhm.
and I earned money and I achieved this goal step by step.
Okay.
So then once I come to one, I mean, like I finish several courses, several academic stuff. Then I decide, okay, who I really want to be, and then I decide, okay, uh, until this moment, all I achieved through music. So then I decide, okay, so it would be great that I continue my life as a musician.
Mhm.
So that's what I to me, and I realized that this can be my purpose of life, you know, and I have
Okay.
to
Okay.
something, create something and give to the world, you know. And I don't know, it can be a billion people listening, it can be five people listening, but it's for the universe.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
but it was one period, I think, like, especially when the COVID hit, I decided, like, I was thinking, okay, I choose the wrong way of my life, but there wasn't a turn back, you know. So I decided, okay, it
Mhm.
doesn't
Yeah.
whatever, I will go with music because it was my healing fact. So without music, I
Mhm.
can't do anything because I cannot live without my guitar like more than 2 days maximum. I can live, I think. And so I decide anyway, this is my life. This is the purpose of
Okay.
life.
So you started feeling like music is your integral part of your life, even your soul. So you
Not
started feeling like
even
detached. Yeah.
it's me, you know, it's totally me.
Okay.
It's a
Awesome.
full
Awesome.
soul music, I think.
So cool. Like yes, you started like it's definitely it's terrible to been through the situation. Like okay, you lost your dad, then
Yeah,
afterwards you started feeling a bit better. That moment you lost your father, like mom also,
yeah.
and then like we lost. Then so how? What was the main thing? Like like that time, like what you felt. What you felt specifically, like when it was like, okay,
It's
I can't
actually,
even think like how I'll feel. So how you did that
yeah.
thing, how you managed that part.
To be honest, it was two different scenarios. The first one was father, because when father, he was suffering 3 years, 3.5 year nearly by like cancer, brain cancer, and it's
Oh,
like a very rare stuff. So then in the end, he was like a 3, 4 month in a coma stage. So I decide, we pray to God, like it's better he dying instead suffering like this.
Mhm.
So in his case, but I'm sure if he died suddenly, instant, I couldn't accept it because it was a very deep connection, our relationship with
Mhm.
father. Mother was suddenly instant, and I couldn't accept it for a while
Okay.
because very first my brother called me and informed me that so I was in a lecture. This moment I was sitting the exam called Association Account Technician Final. It was 2010,
Okay.
and I was in those lectures and stuff. And but I felt all the day, because I knew my mother admitted in the hospital. I started to feel
Okay.
like really something going on, and I think this is the message from universe. And I inside me, my intuition said me something going big. And like
Mhm.
1 o'clock, 12:30, I received a call from my brother, and this was the real. I faced my situation, and I couldn't realize this call, and I was like a struck. Few minutes, I realized now I'm alone. This was the first thought came to my mind, and I realized how I cannot take it back. And the
Mhm.
new reality, it's like this. I couldn't accept it. It took me like maybe 2, 3 days, and yeah, it was a bit hard. But I'm really happy to say that I have very good friends and
Mhm.
relatives who are really caring about us, me and my brother, and those people. Some friends who are staying with me quite longer, after this incident. And my aunt was with us, and she was carrying us a lot of. And I really thankful and grateful for all those people who are back in my bones.
Yeah.
So really, thank you so
Cool.
much.
Yeah. Definitely, like in near and dear ones, like this uncle, aunt, these relatives, in this moment, like those people who and friends also, like who they just give you company. Don't like to be like to do many things. Just sit beside and ask you like, do you need any food or something like this. It means a lot. I
Yeah,
saw like if many other friends have this situation, and sometimes I don't feel like what to say. So I just go there and sit beside them. Like, okay, if you ask
yeah,
anything, you can ask. But if you need anything, you can ask. But I can't say like what you need. Can I help you? This and that. Sometimes I lost my words. How I can say something. How I can ask something. That's the thing. So now, person, like, how long have you done this accountant thing as a chartered accountant?
I never work as an accountant, but I have the qualifications because it was one period of my dream that and I decided at one point it's not through me, and why I should pray for somebody else money. But I will use this knowledge and my old paperwork to build up my own things. I'm on my way. One moment, I mean, education is, I think everyone should think like that. Education is the thing to be educated, be a knowledgeable person, and it's not to be a work. I mean, it's okay. It will help you in your life in certain directions, what I
Yep.
mean.
Yeah.
So that's it. Because I mean, I'm really thanks that I'm not an accountant because I like it now, like a musician, because I'm more
Okay.
free and I'm
Yeah.
with my soul. Because I know
Okay.
my friends who are working there and there's so much stress.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. So, like, question like yes, I think you also answered the question. Like, I got a question. Like, why did you decided? Like, why did you decide? Why I decided to become this musician? So you already answered. Like, you feel
Yeah,
more like you, and
because
you
it's
feel connection. Without that thing, you feel lost. So that makes sense. Hello.
hello, can you hear me on?
Yeah. Sorry. Like, maybe some network interruption. I'm feeling some network interruption. So if you can hear me, please say like, yes, I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think people, but sometimes I'm losing you, so it's cool. So now, very next and juicy question, like, yes, you are in Sri Lanka. So like I know like you are a part of a Dubai-based band, and also you have also some further education in Eastern Europe part. So if you can share some experience from that life, so that would be great.
Yeah, actually, I studied in few countries. First was Sri Lanka, of course, and then I
Mhm.
studied in Singapore, postgraduate diploma, business administration, and then
Mhm.
I one bachelor in Europe. It's called Creativity and Business Innovation, which is a joint degree program in Estonia, Portugal, and Lithuania. Practically, I
Mhm.
did in Germany also. So yeah, I was doing things like that. It was very good experience, and it's changed me actually. Traveling changed me a lot and opened my mind
Mhm.
to a different prospect of life. And
Yeah,
Dubai.
among this all this country you travel like with study purpose like uh, hello.
I very first, it was the same kind of like our continent, like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, or India, Nepal. Like this part of world, people need to get out from this place, and find some other kind of, if you think like advanced living lifestyle, instead the suffering. So this was my dream was the same. But then I think it's something invisible. I can call it universe, and it's driving me through this way. And as a part of the study also, I had to travel different countries for 6 months. I'm some country, and another 6 months I'm another country, and things like that. And then I decide like kind of. I accept it. I mean, this is experience. I have accepted. I cannot deny it, man. This thing's called in Buddhism ana, which is not on your control. The band name, my band
Yeah.
name in Dubai. So, so it's all kind of related puzzles. And with you are growing old, you are more growing with the spirituality. You understand things very clearly, which you couldn't realize when you were 20.
Yeah, with age as we grew, like we become like fine wine. The more age, more it's nicer, that kind of thing.
Pardon?
Yeah, like as per wine, like when it's like more aged, more fine wine. So that kind of thing. So
Yeah,
as we grow older,
yeah.
something we learn naturally. Like okay, something we didn't realize at the age of 20 or when you were a
I
teenager,
believe
it just
something.
become clear like around 30.
Yeah. And if you have been traveling a while, and if you meet different cultural and different people and different mentality, you open up your brain.
Yeah, it happened. Sorry, I think I lost Prabu. Prabu, where are you? Sorry for the
Yeah.
interruption.
Sorry for.
Nothing wrong happened. Okay, so I understand. That's fine. So when we travel, we meet with new people. Our idea and awareness just got broad enough. So we start to see things differently. Even when I was not traveling, I used to think like maybe I am the uh, most unhappy guy or something. Different things was going through me. Maybe I was happiest guy. Then I met more people. I saw like, okay, I'm not that happy. There are more happy people around me. And I was not that upset and sad person. And maybe some other people also carrying so much burden within themselves.
Yeah. It's kind of things like depend on person to person. Maybe one person can be happy with one piece of bread, and the other people
Yeah.
even satisfying with one Lamborghini. So it's each person to person depend. And I mean, the traveling make you more wiser and more grown, because if you think about like a person who just lived in one small territory and to right now, I think the technology changed a lot of things. Even people can get a lot of idea about the out of the blue. So
Yeah.
things like
I understand. I understand what I said. Like, yes, lots of ideas going through, and when you meet something, even like sometimes I generate idea while I just travel. I see some different billboard, around the roadside, I got some, that product can be good and I can sell that somewhere. That kind of
Yeah,
thing happened with me. So just naturally. So now
yeah.
question, like that is a very good friend of mine, Rebecca is here. She asked like, okay, did you plan this traveling as a musician for long haul or it was like a short-term plan initial? How did you plan?
Actually, it was something like this. I just grabbed the guitar and went to the street to continue my studies. And this way, and once I've been in Europe, I wanted to find a work like a waiter or whatever, you know. But the matter was, I have to travel different countries in like 5 months. I'm in this place, another 6 months I'm in another country, and I don't have enough time to get to know this language and study it properly. And but I found I know one language everyone would love to listen, you know. It was music. So I grabbed amplifier and guitar and I went to street and I work and it's worked out, you know, literally it's worked
Yeah,
out. And mm, that's
yeah,
how
I love it. Yeah. Music is the global language. Everybody
I,
understand music. Love it, love it. Yeah,
that's how we
yeah,
met.
you're
You know?
yeah, oh, exactly. That's how we met. Like I'm sharing something like a little
Yeah.
bit about how I met Prabu. I was in Tamil, Kathmandu, Nepal,
Nepal.
and it was just in front of my hotel, and I was just working. I said like, oh, nice music. So I just stand and yes, I saw like people are giving some tips and this kind of thing. So I did a live, and I could not like because I felt the connection like yes we need to meet again and we have something to discuss. So I just
Yeah.
went close to Prabhu. I told him like yes can we join for a dinner and he said yeah sure and
Yeah.
that's how we met and then we had a really nice time together and during the World Cup
Work
this last year. Yeah,
FIFA,
so it
yeah.
was a really nice experience. We didn't
Yeah.
know like I'll bring him on this live, but yeah, here he is. So
Thank
cool.
you so
Now
much.
question, like how this traveling life as a musician changed your
Uh,
life?
I mean, I got to know a lot of different musicians from around the world now. My
Hmm.
connectivity with network is like
Nice.
very huge now. It can goes to Russia, to US, to Europe, Japan, I don't know, India right now, Sri Lanka, Nepal. It's very big
Yeah.
now. So I'm really
Yeah.
glad about that and this kind of collaboration with people and meeting new people. That's how we start our band in Dubai also. So and it is all about traveling and getting to know about new people, you know, and amazing. I really love
Yeah.
it. I mean, I cannot do right now anything than music because I think I'm totally dedicated my soul for music now.
Okay. I got it. I got it. And I can really feel you. Like yes, like if somebody asks me like Imran, you can do many business, but you cannot travel. So I'll say like, okay, please take your business. I'll go travel. Like, that kind of thing. It's like a bug, in my head. So now I think I got another last question. Then I'll come with my own question.
Yeah.
Okay. So here Victoria is joining. Abdul Hai is watching. Tracy is watching. Tamara Grove is watching. Shakot is watching. Few people are watching. So everyone, thanks for joining in. We have some technical difficulties like the signal is dropping bit on high and down, but we
Yeah.
are making it anyway. So thank you for your time. Okay. Now, question like, yes, you become a traveling musician. Yes, music is your passion. You feel good. You feel connection, and it's like
Yeah.
your integral part of your life. Music. So now, could you do it something differently instead of this
Yeah.
becoming traveling musician or
I'm
other way?
planning to do something else too because COVID teach me a lot of things, you know, and music is not
Mhm,
a really stable income source. It can work
mhm,
3 months and the next 3 months it can be put you into the ground, you know, and so much broken.
mhm,
So in this case, I wanted to really go to the next level and
mhm.
establishment, a kind of like a business setup online doing something, you know. I'm
Okay.
doing it I think like I need a little time to do a research and find out what is really. I have a kind of idea,
Mhm.
so I think yes, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Yeah, cool. If you have some idea, we can do some another brainstorming sessions separately instead of this live. So yeah, that would be great. Thank you. So now I have this question. Like you travel to like more or less like how many countries? 30 countries. So among these 30 countries, like how many countries you have been you have traveled to?
Yeah, nearly 25 countries, I think.
25 countries.
Yeah, and
Among
yeah.
all these countries, what is your favorite country? Top.
I mean, all are favorites because it has a different vibe each piece of places.
Yeah.
But I mean, like if somebody asks what is your favorite country, it's for sure it's Sri Lanka. Nothing
Okay.
else, yeah,
Good.
you know. And
Um,
because I feel comfortable there and I feel good and with the nature and everything. But except Sri Lanka, if you ask some countries, I can say many places. I love Vilnius. I love Lithuania also, and it was a country
Lithuania.
like a real changed my life. And I like Germany,
Okay.
like especially Berlin. I have to say, not the Germany, Berlin. Berlin specifically.
Berlin. Yeah.
Berlin,
Nice.
yes. And yeah, and I like Portugal also, and India also. I love India, Nepal
Okay.
also. Yeah,
Yeah. Cool. You
Indonesia.
need to visit Bangladesh
Yeah,
sometime.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah. We have lots of people. You can see lots of people in my country.
Yeah, that's what I
20,
say. Some of
250 million
them.
people, and all are waiting for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. Cool. Okay. Now, first said like yes,
yeah.
you do
Yes.
some gigs. So like you have a band. You have band in Dubai. So how you basically manage that thing?
Actually, it was we were rehearsing 3 months straight.
Mhm.
3 months. Yeah, like myself and my brother. I mean, my blood brother and other brother is not blood brother, but is my brother from Pakistan. He's the
Okay.
bass
Yeah.
guitarist, and other guy Saji, my brother, he played drums. So yeah, we are right now three guys, but we are looking for the fourth guitarist. We had kind of guitarist interview stuff, but no one's sweet with us yet. But we think we
Mhm.
can find it. And we are ready to
Yeah.
record
Definitely.
our.
Definitely.
And once I finish this tour, and probably May or April end, May beginning, we are planning to record stuff. I mean, my solo and band project all wanted to do something.
Mhm. Mhm.
This is the plan, literally. But sometimes
Okay.
seems plans not working out, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I remember like you also participated in some reality show in Lithuania. How was the experience there?
It was a very good experience, actually.
Yeah.
It's kind of new experience.
Mhm.
I mean, I thank for everyone who bring me there and who was supporting me. It was nice experience.
Mhm.
It was open up me to a kind of another, I mean, another timeline, you know,
Mhm.
before and
Mhm.
after. So I got to know a lot of. It's been a little bit popular in Sri Lanka also and Lithuania
Mhm.
also because I'm a foreigner there, and it was in both way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Nice.
think to get your music out there, I think you no need to go to this kind of big stage. And I wasn't applying and things like that, but it came to me and I took the advantage. That's it. And it was a good experience.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So now, like, if I ask you, like, yes, you shared, like, yes, there is some really tough situation. We all face that thing during the COVID. Apart from COVID time, what is your like tough situation while you were traveling from like as a person from South Asia? What was the main challenge for this?
Actually, it was when COVID hit. I was in India. I struck here, Bangalore. It was like 3 4 days ahead my flight tickets, and we struck me and my ex. So then it was hard, like 6 7 months. I had to stay there, and then finally I back to Sri Lanka. And as a musician, no work, and it was very tough time. Like almost 1.5 year, nearly 2 years. I was doing agriculture. I never did it farming, like over 3 acre, me and my brother both. So it was pretty tough time, but I faced it in positive way.
Oh,
So yeah, I found out like walking, going to swim in the lakes, and I live in the countryside in this period of time.
mhm.
It was very good. I mean, like from inner peace, I did a lot of things to control myself inside to change it.
Yeah, that's I understand. But my question was like, what are the other thing? Like, as a person from, we are from let's say South Asia, so you are traveling through different parts of the Europe, also like some other parts of the like Middle East, like Dubai and other countries. So, what sort
Yeah.
of challenges you face during that time?
You mean challenges with traveling different countries, you mean?
Yeah.
The
Exactly. Yes.
very first challenge is visa. But God
Yeah.
bless, when I apply, always I got visa in the end somehow. Maybe the last visa was India with the economic situation. I think it was little bit longer. They took like 2 weeks, but e-visa. But they granted me finally. And the second thing is the flight ticket. So it's very expensive right now. Like musician, I earn little amount of money and I pay for the flight companies, you know. And then in the
Yeah.
end, I just move out from this destination. That's it.
Okay. So you are so lucky with that visa thing. So, but I met some people also like from India, and he was trying to travel some country, and every time I was still putting some separate room, like questionnaire, asking so many, you need to answer many different questions, and it
Yeah.
was really tiring and also like bit of like frustrating for that person. And but yeah, he did it anyway. So congratulations to you. So you are not facing any sort of this difficulties. So now if I ask you some question, like you did that thing, like if I ask you which band, like do you perform like any sort of like online radio or somewhere, or you just play on the stage and so what is your what are you mainly performing nowadays?
Right now, I just play gigs. I mean, in the bar and restaurant in Goa these days. But some places, uh, I'm really. But one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Elvin Mamada is my friend. Yes, Elvin, for sure. And
Yeah.
now I'm playing. I will first answer to your question, and then for sure, Elvin, for you too. And I play on the street. I really prefer to play on the street right now because street, I'm the boss, you know, and I decide which song I have to play, which I have to stop, the very first things. But it's still,
Right.
it's not some countries, it's not easy as we think, cops or the street sellers or different people come and annoying sometimes, but it is the way of history. But history is good. This is what I prefer to play. And with Elvin's question
Elvin
before,
has a question.
he's asking about how was the music experience in Germany. Yes, before COVID, I don't know. I was there before COVID, but after COVID, I don't know right now. Before COVID, it was very good. Actually, I was my favorite one of cities called Leipzig. It's amazing place, and some days I remember I earn like 500 euros a day for 2 and 2.5 hours playing on the street. So,
Right.
but it's not Christmas, you know. But yeah, some days. But playing on the street
Yeah.
is good. I mean, like you can promote your own things, you can sell your merchants, and you can get out your audience, you know. And
Yeah.
you can at least, if you really focus on social media stuff, definitely 100 subscribers, 100 followers a day, you can do it. It's a
Yeah.
good place.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So now I have a question. Like you are not just singer, you are not just guitarist. You also write some lyrics
Yeah.
for your own song. So if you can share some of your songwriting experience, that would be great.
Actually, it's sometimes the melody and lyrics come in the same time like this. Sometimes melody
Mhm.
comes and I have to work on lyrics. I think about the topic and go with it. But mostly I tend to write a lot of political meaning stuff, like for example, discrimination or the war or if you remember the 2019 Easter
Yeah.
Sunday attack in Sri Lanka, and this kind of
Yeah.
topics, in poverty, and this kind of topics, like if I say about one piece of lyrics, uh, they love black dogs and they kill the
Mhm.
Negroes. Some of them hate the Hebrews and just banned the
Mhm.
passport. Build wall in the south cause they hate the Latino. So this kind of very
Uh,
straightforward.
yeah,
The
yeah, very, very much rebellious type of music. Yeah, I can guess. Like, yeah, you can share some of your music that can, and I can share. And Rebecca asked, like, have you recorded any of your music?
Yes, actually, like a percussion guitar stuff on my YouTube channel. Not so much, but I wish this year, mid of this year, probably all my band project, my solo, and everything will come out. I'm working on it. God bless. I think universe is with me.
Yeah,
So this year for
definitely you'll make it, and we'll also praying, and we'll pray all together for you so that you can make all of your dreams come true. Yeah,
thank you.
awesome. And yes, Rebecca, I'll share Prabhu's website. So there you can find some of his music and also some of his work, which he done through all over this country for the last few years. So then you can see something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So now we are almost like coming to the end of this show. So I'm just going to ask you, like, yeah, do you offer, like, I know like some musician offer, like especially guitarists, like they offer like they teach people how to play guitar or some other thing. Have you done this such thing?
I mean, yeah, the simple stuff done like the beginning stuff myself. So I don't know exactly the theory parts how to teach them, and I learn it by my own way. But when I
Mhm.
now follow up the theoretical stuff, and I already know it, but I didn't know they call it this name. So I don't know how to put this puzzle together. My brain,
Mhm.
I do it. So if I'm teaching a student, but I
That's
can
right.
teach it my own way. And I
Some,
did it in Goa. One Australian girl, she asked classes. She knew how to play guitar, and she had some kind of things like patterns, some kind of the way how I learn it. And she said that
Mhm.
she's so
Yes.
yes, Upali, brother
Mhm.
Upali, I love you, and one of my friend, and I think Elvin also messaged something.
Yeah. Elvin, Matthew. Uh, just a few words about Prabhu. I know these guys since 2010, being top manager. I have never seen someone so talented in economics. However, his past years on music is way bigger. Hope he gets to the place he deserves. Keep rocking, Prabhu. Yes, awesome. Thank you, Elvin. Thanks for all these great
Yeah,
words.
he's
We
a,
are happy. We know that yes, Prabhu is much more talented than just being an economist or an accountant. He deserves more bigger stage, and he will be there in no time. Yeah.
thank you
And
for being
Upali, thank you for your wishes. Of course, I miss Prabhu as well, and I believe we'll meet again soon. So thank you. Yes,
both of
Prabhu. One
they
last
have,
thing I have to
I
ask
have
you.
one
Yeah.
word for both of them. They both
Yeah.
Elvin
Okay.
is a Georgian guy. I met him Lithuania. Upali is Sri Lankan guy. They are both are my brothers, from another mothers, and
Okay.
it's like a
Yeah.
very good feel. Thank you
Yes,
guys, really,
Upali also my brother, Elvin also now my brother. So yes,
for
Upali
sharing.
and Elvin, nice to meet you, and thanks for supporting us to this live. So thank you so much. And Prabhu, I have one last thing. Like, yes, you have shared, like I remember, if I'm not mistaken, like you also have a like your own t-shirt design brand, like
Yeah,
you do also do some graphics design or also
yeah, with
printing.
my
So if
logo
you
and
can share something.
yeah, I'm drawing something, and I wanted to merge like my own logo, and when I play, and I wanted to sell some my stuff.
Mhm.
So thinking about it now.
Yeah. Yeah, you will do it. You will do it. Just keep the hope alive, and you'll make it anyway. So keep dreaming and keep keep that things in your head and in your heart as well. So you're definitely going to make it. So one last thing I want to ask you,
Uh-huh.
like yes, I ask every guest of mine, like whom I invite on my show, like please share one piece of advice to my audience. Like anything, it can be from your life, your own, or it can be someone else.
Okay, I can tell you, like, based on my experience, one of my quote,
Mhm.
life is a bunch of experiences and sort of unexpected. So, if you know
Yeah,
it,
awesome. Yeah, thank you.
keep
Thank you so
paying.
much. Thank you,
Thank
Prabu, for
you.
joining. And Upalis, Vimal, Rebecca, Elvin, anybody I can see, Nayan, Victoria, Tracy, Tamara, Agnes, anybody who have joined this live and supported us. It was a bit tricky, bit challenging because of this uh, noise and different thing. I think everybody is now fine. And thanks for your patience, and thanks everyone who have been watching this as live or replay. And if you want to join as a guest on my show, feel free to message below. And please pray for Prabhu for all of his success, all of his dreams come true. And thank you so much. Have an awesome, awesome day.
I go and cheers.